Police are investigating a murder case after a Rea Vaya bus driver was shot dead in Protea Glen in Soweto last night. It is reported that the driver had stopped at a traffic light along Wildchestnut Street when he was shot by unknown suspects. The Rea Vaya Bus company has advised passengers that its services are temporarily suspended until further notice. The motive of the shooting is unknown at this stage, and the police are following up on all the leads as the investigation continues. Let's get the latest from SABC News reporter Hasina Gori. Hasina, update us. What is happening there?
Good morning, Leanne. And as you mentioned, police investigating one shooting, but we can confirm that police have just said that they're now investigating cases of two bus drivers that were actually shot and killed last night in Soweto on two separate incidences. The one in Wildchestnut Road that we've been reporting on, where the bus driver was shot when he stopped at a robot, but a second one happening in Chawela in Titutuni Street. And according to the eyewitness report that the police have just released, saying that the passenger was the last one on the bus, and he took cover when unknown men came onto the bus. And once it got quiet and he went to investigate what had happened, he realized that the bus driver had been shot dead. He tried to drive the bus and to move it to a different location and managed to crash it into a wall. The bus driver was declared dead on the scene, but the passenger just sustained no injuries and is fine. So police are now investigating and confirming that it's two bus drivers. We've heard from Rea Vaya this morning in a statement saying that they've suspended their operations temporarily as they investigate this matter. This has left commuters stranded this morning here in Soweto, in Tukosa Park. Not really the case, but as we drove into the south of Johannesburg, going through the areas of Westbury as well as its surrounding areas, we saw long queues as many look for that alternative routes. Many rely on the Rea Vaya to get to and from work, but also to get to school. What we do know is that this specific feeder bus system from the Rea Vaya was suspended for almost a year here in Soweto. What happened was that the company that was leased out went into business rescue. So these buses were not operating here in Soweto. They started operating just 2 months ago, but came with much a pushback from the taxi industry. They halted and disrupted the buses from continuing to work in this area, and they were only able to continue when the JMPD were brought in by the city of Johannesburg to accompany and escort the buses. So this has just been a route that reopened here only 2 months ago. So many of the commuters here, specifically in Soweto, have already been using alternative routes. But however, when we drove through, we did see many frustrated commuters. We spoke with Rea Vaya, but the spokespeople just a little while ago, they told us they're currently in meetings with police and will give us an update once they're done. So we'll continue to monitor the story. We're going to go next to the scene of one of the incidences and see if we are able to speak to any eyewitnesses, and we'll continue to tell you what is happening on this developing story.